It's my little mini haul of my little mini favorites. Well, this one is like, eh. Hi! I am back with another video, trying my best to not lose my mind because I've been so many difficulties. What I wanted to talk about today was makeup for pale skin. As you can see, I am pretty pale, and I think there is a big lack of variety of foundation shades. I've been preoccupied with this problem for a while. I've been looking in the drugstores, just everywhere I go, trying to see if there's anything that would remotely match my skin tone. Naturally, I go for the lightest shade that I can find, but 99% of the time it's not light enough. I got something from MAC recently because I thought that it would be light enough. It is, and it also isn't. So I'll show you what it is. It's the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. This is SPF 15. The shade is NW10. So naturally I was drawn to this because I think this is one of the lightest shade that MAC makes. And so I was so stoked because I bought stuff from MAC before that was NC or NW15. And I always trusted the makeup ladies there telling me that that's my shade because they will match it to you. But a lot of the time they just want to sell the product. They don't really care that there doesn't exist a match for people like me, or even on the other side of the spectrum. If you have very dark skin, I'm sure there's the same problems, that you don't have the selection. You know, there's all these middle, like, golden brown shades that there's so many shades for, but there's none for the end of the spectrum. I bought this and I tried it out. I picked up some more of the concealer that I like from them. I think it's the Pro Longwear. Everybody loves Pro Longwear concealer. But I picked this up and it actually matches my skin tone really well. It looks really nice. The only problem is that it oxidizes really badly, and I think that's a problem that people have a lot of the time with MAC, which is really upsetting because I spent the foundation itself was $28, and the pump that it's not included, it's $10. So I spent $38 on this. I'm way broke, and $38 of groceries. That's a lot of food that I don't have right now because I got my little buddy that doesn't like me that much. When I put it on, it looks great, but then leave it for like an hour. Say I'm going to work, I put it on, I look all fly, and then I go to work and I look all orange. So one way to combat this is to kind of get your neck, get your foundation all on there, so it looks like your body and your face are the same color. I wanted to mention about this though, because I've been doing my research into the pale foundations. I'm definitely not the only one with this pale problem. I've seen a bunch of videos on YouTube about this pale foundation. Not just this one, but like other ones too. A lot of people have also had the same problem as me, that it oxidizes. Even though it's like a good shade, it oxidizes bad. So there's two products that I think of. They're Manic Panic, I think that's what it's called, or that's the brand, Manic Panic. It's like some kind of mixing white for, like, I guess it's geared towards goth makeup, but you can mix it with any foundation to lighten it up. That's one option. I've also heard that Illamasqua has a good white foundation for mixing, not necessarily good on its own. MAC also makes face and body in white. Also read bad reviews about that, but yeah. Moving on, I finally got my beauty blender. It's exciting because I've wanted this for so long, and I was thinking I'm not paying 20 bucks for a sponge. I was like at Sephora being all stupid, and I got this. This is not too bad. It's not as much as I thought it was going to be. It's not $20. It's actually like 16, maybe like 18 with tax, so that kind of sucks actually, but it's great. I love it. And now, after all this time, I realized I've been putting on every product wrong because I've been doing my research. And I used to just like smear stuff on my face and think, oh, I look fly. But then I realized you're supposed to go like this. So I love this. When I was at Sephora, also picked up something I wanted to get for a really long time. This Anastasia Dipbrow in Ebony. And that seems dark for me because, you know, I'm real pale and I got kind of light brown hair. But my eyebrows are dark as hell. So this Ebony stuff works really great for me. The thing about this though, you need such a small amount of the product. If you get this, use a real light hand, barely dip it. And another thing, the last thing I think I want to talk about. So I needed a primer because I realized I got home with this MAC foundation, MAC concealer, beauty blender, all these fancy high-end things. And I realized I was out of primer, and I was like pretty much broke at that point, and that freaked me out really bad. So I was like, I need to look in the grocery store, need to get a frantic quick fix primer thing. So I picked up this. It's a Wet n Wild Coverall primer. This is a translucent kind of color. I got this for $5 at my local grocery store. But online I saw a little package about like, it was $5, but it came with this and a little corrector kind of palette. I don't really use that kind of thing, so the fact that it wasn't offered in my store didn't bother me, but it's a better value if you get it that way. So if you do that, you could just buy it and give it to somebody else. That's just some new stuff that I got. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye. Girl, you're gonna regret it if you don't. Maybe I might rant a little bit. That's why they call it the beat face. Like my face beat because I beat my face with that. Oh my goodness, why am I spacing out? I ain't about that life.